Okay, so here's another video, and I'm gonna get right to the point. 2010, CC in Black Mafia had a machine. She was in my October 6th, 2010 knee surgery. Mary Elizabeth Henson, my girlfriend at the time, had a machine. She used it to try and set me up through one of her daughters. I mentioned it was either in a video, a comment, or a text post on Jamal Page, not Hijack Jet Watkins on Facebook.com that they kept saying that it was a Christmas gift to me, but I never received it. My next door neighbor at Lexington Village it was in Denver, Colorado, but right on the border between Arapahoe County and Denver County. Trent Dilfer, Christopher Robin, whatever you want to call him, got the JITT tattoo, JIT, one of his shoulders. I call him illegitimate. When it comes to the identity theft, he's been one of the people using my name. So odds are the machine he was using on Beth in January of 2011 is the machine they gave him for Christmas in 2010. He was also always telling me Black Mafia sets people up for life. Between Bruce McCoy being an ex-Black Panther and one of the founders of Black Mafia, being a federal snitch, and Mary Elizabeth Henson having grown up with corrupt sheriffs. She dated a corrupt sheriff's son at the age of, it was like 12, 13. And this is according to what she told me. And she finally left him at the age of 17 when he went to prison. It seems to me that in order to get a machine network like Trent got his for Christmas, you had to be part of their snitch network. If you snitch on somebody and snitch on enough people and snitch in such a way that is beneficial to them, you get a machine. It probably goes hand in hand with things like Russia in the 90s, Africa for decades, and Slobodan Milosevic. Sisi had a machine as early as 1995. She probably, after her and the two guys she was with machined me in 5 points, they probably started selling my 88 notebooks and journals. Slobodan Milosevic gets his hands on a copy. Poof. Europe starts to go crazy. Africa's been there for a while. Past few decades. And I'm just saying as far as the proliferation of machines. Odds are they cracked down greatly on who had my notebooks and journals, who had whatever technology, because CC obviously got her hands on my 1988s again when I was in the hospital in 2010. Beth would have gotten her hands on them. And they're still going wild on places like the Western Hemisphere. It's been within the past 2 or 3 years that something so major went down south of the border that hundreds of thousands of people flocked to the USA. With Bruce McCoy having told Black Mafia stories their entire lives, second generation anyway, about how they would rule the world with machines, and that if they could enslave me, it would happen quick, fast, and in a hurry. All of a sudden, CC and Beth me. It may not have even been all of a sudden, because Beth approved CC being involved in brain surgery to put a Pegra in my head. Where they got that from in October of 2010, God only knows. But it would seem that second generation got tired of waiting. Snitched, murdered, holocausted, pogromized, etc., their way to the top. And then went left on me and 80+ million Americans in order to try and strong-arm it into happening. Food for thought. This is some theory based upon the facts that I know. Because among other things, in 2011, Beth and I had already broken up, but I was visiting with her at her apartment when she told me that she had snitched on my friend Lady Motto's mother and her family. So I already know Mary Elizabeth Henson the snitch was snitching. May the blessings of the Lord be upon you in Jesus' name. I love you, good family.